Glad to have you here and welcome to the fam, guys. I know it's been a bit. A lot has happened. I just wanted to summarize it that I had a tragedy happen. Some of you might have noticed whenever you saw my post a while back. My father, Jay, he passed away. And his passing came at a shock, and yeah, it took its toll on me. He's my birth dad, and I didn't always have the best relationship with my birth dad, and it was kind of difficult. I kind of got thrown into this whole situation where I needed to help with his funeral and his cremation, and it kind of sucked. I'll tell you more after with this.
Gnasty's ancient history now. So, what's in there?
I believe this is Gnasty's treasure hoard, but the gate will only open if you have found everything in the Dragon Kingdom. Come back when you have reached 100%.
So, I wanted to share this as a way to, finish this series off and to kind of tell you kind of what's all going on, because it kind of seems fitting. It's the ending of my father, his life, and it's the ending of this game that we get to share together. And I just wanted to share my feelings, my updates, and everything else included, My father wasn't necessarily the best man in the whole wide world, and I have probably more bad memories of him than I do good, but those good memories are super special to me, and I love him for that, and I'll always love him. I'm sorry, this is kind of hard for me to sit there and say that. I know it's been it's been over a month since we got the chance to, or it's been a month since he's passed away, but it's still kind of shocking sometimes to think that he's no longer here. That man means a lot to me, even though we've had our differences. Oh, I miss this guy. It was actually him who kind of got me started on Spyro. And he's the one that, actually talked about those guys being called Nanan and Nanas. I miss you, Dad. I know it's the end for you, but I know you're up in heaven, and I know there's a new beginning for you. And I wanted to share that with you all because in the same instance, this is the end of this game, but it's still the beginning of a whole new adventure. And I find that awesome. My dad's on a whole new journey of life up in heaven with the Lord right now. Just as how we're ending this game. And we'll be starting on a whole new adventure together as well. And I appreciate you all who, all of you who, just waited on me. I know that I took a lot of time to, sit there and get things figured out. I was dealing with my anniversary with my fiance, getting money together for our wedding, and just all kinds of things going on. And then, you know, to add on top of it, my dad's cremation and my funeral, or his funeral. Or not his funeral, but his memorial. It kind of sucked. I have to thank my family because I didn't have the money together to even cremate the man. And without their support, I wouldn't have been able to do it. You know? I was barely kind of getting ends meet, and just, you know, I needed that time to like sit there and process everything. I needed to that time to like focus on my dad and trying to get all that stuff together, because it really was really difficult for me. I don't. As much as I've had difficult relations with my dad, I've always loved him. My dad was an alcoholic, but he was still a good man. Like, I don't know how else to explain it other than, like, whenever he wasn't drinking alcohol, he was there and he was a good man. And I appreciate all the moments we had together. I just wanted to share that with you all, because I know that there's times when I created my channel, I told you all how much, you know, my dad kind of made things kind of bad for us growing up, which is true. I basically had to raise my siblings and everything, and it was hard. Mom was working and stuff, and I had to watch them and take care of them. I didn't really have a childhood growing up. You know, the only things I found comfort in were my games, like this one. And it was just nice that, like, there was something that my dad kind of left with me. You know, he left me the whole fact of, like, loving video games and, like, doing the best that I can. You know, and there's some good memories we have together. Like, I remember I was such a brat. I don't know if any of you guys remember Gargoyles at all, but I was so little at the time, and I don't remember why I got so mad, but I chucked my gargoyle outside the window, the leader of the gargoyles. I think his name is Goliath. How have I not gotten this guy? And my dad said, "What the hell did you do that for?" "I'm not gonna go get it." I cried. He said, "Okay, whatever," and he got it for me. That guy wasn't even damaged, even though we'd gone down the highway and I'd thrown him down there. My dad was a kind, caring man, even though he was always kind of like, "Why did you do that? Blah, 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 blah." And then, like, I remember the times when, you know, we would move from place to place, and we wouldn't have a bed to sleep in sometimes, and so we'd sleep on the floor. I would get next to my dad, snuggle up to the fan, or snuggle up next to him underneath the cover in the fan, and we'd all sleep together. It was so nice to be able to do that. And I think one of the last memories I want to share with you all is that, like, it's the last time I saw him, and we were estranged, so it's been a while. I wish I'd seen him more often than that, if I'm honest. My dad, he basically was not part of the family at that time. and he lived up in another place at the time, and this was 3 years ago, really, when I last saw him. Which way do I go from over here? Oh, I go this way, don't I? Trying to see where I go. Guess that's it, huh? But anyway, I would go out and I would see my dad, and you know, we got to talking. It's been a few years since we'd actually seen each other. You know, he's like, "Getting old sucks, James." And, you know, after we had our talk, you know, he says, "I love you, son. I'm proud of you." And, you know, those are my last physical memories with my dad. And I miss him sincerely. It was really nice
Spyro
to be able to hear that.
You defeated Gnasty, collected the dragon eggs, saved all the dragons, and recovered every bit of treasure in the Dragon Kingdom. How do you feel?
I feel fired up, Bob. And I'm happy for the dragon world, of course. I certainly wouldn't want to spend the rest of my dragon days butting heads with Gnasty Gnorc and his weird minions.
What's a minion?
Never mind. You know what they say. For every good battle, you need a good adversary. And I felt that Gnasty, in spite of his misguided nature, was a worthy opponent.
Oh no.
Here we go again!
That was great to hear. So, I love my dad, and I remember spending time with him and him teaching me about games and how to play and stuff. And this is one of the few games that he taught me at the beginning when we got a PlayStation. I just remember all the fond memories. And I honestly love my dad. And I just wanted to share a portion of my life with him. I have his ashes right here, and something I did for his memorial. I just wanted to tell you all that, like, if I could give you guys any piece of advice, fam, it would be this. Treasure the moments that you have with the people that you love, because you won't know when they're gone. Even if the things are hard between you, even if things are rough, always try to love the people around you. Because in my heart, I love my dad. And so, that's the piece of advice I want to leave you with. And thank God I have so many people in my life that like made things easier for me. And I just wanted to tell you that like right now as for like what we're gonna be doing on the channel, I am gonna continue to upload. So this isn't the end, we're gonna continue. Just like it isn't the end for my dad. Even though it is the end for him, it's like almost like it's an end of an era almost. And the beginning of a new one. I know it's going to be kind of a slow start at first because of things that I need to do. I still need to get some finances up because I had to like spend some in order to like pay for the funeral and for the memorial and stuff. So I'm a little behind. So I'm working my main job and doing DoorDash, and I'm in the meantime I'm trying to find time to work on these videos. I'm gonna try and get at least one video out a week. I don't know what that's gonna look like. Right now I've been just kind of recording the videos that me and my friends and my siblings have been playing together. So we'll see how that turns out. If I get caught up on my finances, I should be able to record more and edit more. It's not necessarily the recording, it's the editing that like takes time to sit there and do that. And I don't want to give you guys crappy content either. But we'll continue with more of this Spyro game. We'll do Ripto's Rage in the future. We're going to continue to do Horizon Zero for Zero Dawn, and we're going to like also like I'm gonna bring out the ARC videos at some point too. I have to kind of edit some of those, and then I have to edit the Pokemon videos because we've gotten pretty far in it so far already. I just haven't had a chance to like sit down and edit and upload it because I've been working like basically non-stop. But I wanted to say thank you guys for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Playing these video games gives me a chance to relax, to spend time with you all, to be able to share my experiences no matter what. If they've been hard or good, they've been worth it. They're my life. It's my life to be able to share with you all. And I hope that in a way it helps and changes your guys' life and gives you guys the ability to do better in your life. I don't know how it will, but I pray to God that it does. And that's what I wanted to share with you all. I thank you all for being here with me. I truly appreciate it. Like I said, this isn't the end, but the beginning. Thank you all, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thank you, God. Dear God, thank you for all the blessings you brought into my life. Thank you for even bringing my dad into my life. I know that things have been difficult, but even those challenges have shaped and made me the person who I am today. And I am so grateful for it. Lord, watch over my dad and over all the people I've lost, and even the people who are watching, Lord. Some of these people have lost people recently, in the past. We all struggle. We all deal with death. But I believe there's a future out there for all of us, Lord, and I know it's there with you. Please look after each and every single one of us, Lord. Give us your strength that you can. In your name I pray. Amen. Thank you, fam. I appreciate it. I'm glad that I got to share this video with you. I'll catch y'all later.